What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? Thank you for waiting patiently. I really was supposed to have it set for 8:30, y'all, but like I said, sometimes I just post it early so y'all can pull up, but really was set for 8:30, so I'm about to get into it. Hopefully everybody having a good weekend. We're gonna get into it today, y'all. We're gonna talk about it. All right, let's go. I just had to send this link out. I'm good for right now. What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? Hopefully everybody good. Intro. What's up, y'all? Good morning, everybody. What's up, Denon? What's up, Tara? Path to Peace. Everybody, what's up? How y'all doing this morning? What's up, Denise? Angela Doll. Intro. What's up, King Nimrod? What's going on? We're going to just get into it. Y'all been waiting long enough. What's up, Kimmy Lou? What's up? What's up, Tiger? Just going to get into it. Rap is dead. It's officially dead. And that's what it is. We're gonna look at why it's dead today. We're gonna just look at a lot of stuff. It's a fact. Especially when I saw the topics for today. So this is what I'm trying to like. When all these trending topics die, I'm going to be getting into a whole lot of original content. See, today there was no topic, so I said, let me do something original. So that's what we're going to do today. All right. So yeah, we at another point now. We at a point now where you're going to see who's original content creators. You're going to see who really is really into this rap stuff. You know, not just rap life. Everything became a fad. Music, knowledge, but really, those are arts. Those arts shape and mold cultures. That is the shape and molding. So when I see a culture become a mockery, when I don't see no more talent, when I see everybody with talent is out of here, I know what that means. It means it's dead. It's over. Today, I'm gonna give you all the proof. We're gonna look at it. This is still the saga of the end of an era. Right. So I can honestly admit to y'all, today, it's like I wasn't gonna come on. But it's like that. It was like I'm not gonna come on because I don't just make stuff up. Because it's not no topics. But I said, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna come on regardless because this is what I do. Because I saw something disturbing. Meekmill is still going on lying, talking about Diddy ain't never get him. Do y'all believe that? But who cares? All the jokes that happened already, all the tragedy happened already. People had a baby oil celebration party, but it was really the mockery of a culture, and it was the proof that a culture is dead. All right, but I'm not here just for that. I'm just going to show you what it is. Diddy destroyed rap. It goes back for 30 years. All right, ever since they put these shiny Negroes in charge of this, that's what happened. Hip-hop started out pure. Rapping was pure. But once it got into 93, and this record label called Bad Boy Records put their hands on that rap, first thing they did was what? Start doing a what? Remix. They started what? Watering it down. But see, you got to look at it like this. Hip-hop went Hollywood. So once Diddy them touched, it was Hollywood. The whole East Coast, West Coast beat was a Hollywood movie. All right, it got into drama. Actually, it been off of rap and lyrics since 96, 97. That's what the Roots was talking about. That's what De La Soul, all the rappers that rap knew what time it was. They knew what was happening. But now you're going to see it's all over. Thank you very much, Mally C. What's up, Shayla? What's up? Shout out to everybody that's up. All right. We're about to go into it. Let's go. I'm just going to show y'all what it is. Rap is dead officially. For many reasons. Many reasons. It's not the top money maker no more. It don't sell out the most arenas. It doesn't sell the most merchandise. There are no videos. There's no more blockbuster videos. There are no rappers that are stars starring in movies. It's dead. It been dead. It been dead due to the industry. Then you're going to see it went underground for a little while called what? Streaming rappers. Drill rappers. We call them the new generation. then you're going to see everybody's gone. I'm going to ask y'all again. What positive did rap music produce? You have to show me something right now. You have to prove what is positive that is left that this thing created, started, evolved, produced. You have to prove it. But I bet you can prove a lot of darkness. I bet you can prove a lot of destruction. I bet you can prove a lot of bloodshed, betrayal, deception. Y'all willing to accept it yet? Rap is dead, but it always was a deaf culture. Ever since them people got their hands on it, they use it as weaponry. To this day, everybody got shot. Prop, 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 prop. Somehow everybody's just stuck in the head. Let's go. Why also is it dead? Because nobody respects it no more. Nobody. Maybe when I say nobody, I'm talking about real people. I'm not talking about kids. I'm not talking about people that don't know what's up. Thank you very much, Toy. Thank you very much. But I'm heating up. I'm about to heat up. So if I miss any of y'all super chats, excuse me, because I'm in the zone. When I got to get in my zone, y'all. So thank y'all all very much. I appreciate all y'all. Trust me. That's why I do this. When I get up on a Saturday, it's for y'all. It's easy to be selfish and say, man, I'm enjoying my Saturday. No. I started, I'm going to finish it. So this is what they think about rap. This is what it is. Nobody protected the culture. Nobody stood up for it. Nobody kept it in order. You didn't have no real hip-hop organization. You got all these other organizations. You didn't have no elite hip-hop rap council. You didn't have a hip-hop board where they say, this is the direction we're going in. No, because they never controlled it. Once it went industry, once the checks got involved, it was out of here, y'all. They've been sold it out. They sold it out before that. If you want to be technical, it was when they first started getting record deals, that's when they first started selling hip hop out. Because it was always this thing about wanting to be a star, The truth is, if hip hop would have never went to the industry, if it would just stay underground, mixtape, parks, jams, it would still been what it is. It was about unity, unifying people in the name of having fun. It was about love in the beginning. But that was a long time ago. That's when we was kids, a lot of us. And that's before a lot of y'all was even born. It was pure at first. But it's no different from the food we eat now. We eating this food, but it ain't the same food. It's different ingredients in it, y'all. We also know people get sick now more than ever because everything is different. They did the same thing to rap. They kept put a little bit of stuff in it, taking a little bit of stuff out. They was taking out nutrients, taking out the good stuff, putting bad stuff in it, putting artificial stuff in it. They kept selling it to us. From tapes, now buy these CDs. At the CDs, now buy these streams. See that? Everybody got rich. Billions upon dollars made off this. Facts. We're going to look at everything today. We're looking at the false reality, the fake ass world everybody been living in, still stuck in. We're going to look at what this thing really did. I'm asking y'all again. I need a genius to tell me, what did hip hop produce positive? Or I'm going to clarify and say, what did rap music produce positive? And if I ask any rapper that, he's going to be stumped because he can't tell me out of his own mouth. Ain't nothing going to tell me that they can prove right now. All they can tell me is what it was. You can't tell me what it is now. All right? So you got your proof. It was nothing good about it. It was never nothing good. Once it was in them, after that East Coast, West Coast beef, because that's when they first started getting us wrapped up in what? Beef. All right? We got entertained with beef. Ever since it went Hollywood, we all became stupid and we got interested in everything else except for the music. So now the music is gone. All right? Let's prove it. Because he's not coming back. He is the face of rap. He's never coming back. But I think it was also their whole plan from the beginning to make money off it for them executives. He was never a rapper. It was never in his heart. Never. He was just picked by a particular man that averaged the records, put over a throne called rap. This is what you're going to do. But the plan was probably always to destroy it. It's just that they're going to make all the money they can off it to the last drop, then destroy it. So they used Diddy from the beginning to destroy it, and he was using the end to destroy it. That's how I put it together. the demolition man. Everywhere he go, destruction. We're going to look at that today. When I told y'all it was a movie, Demolition Man, I did movie decode. Everybody on this channel know. When I saw that movie, it came out in 93. It showed that one day they will not be left, and the only trace of them will be in a museum. They will be all gone. Now I'm seeing it right now. But I told you, after this, there's no coming back. When everybody was laughing and joking, the joke was on you because you don't have no culture. Meaning the greatness you did have, that's gone, and it ain't coming back out unless you're going to do it on your own. All right? No, it's a joke. All right? Who had to make this post? Y'all favorite content creator, Amon Wiggins. I didn't even know he had to apologize because he doused himself with baby oil. Because it's a joke. Rap is a baby oil culture that anybody can speak on, anybody can claim it, anybody can make money off it, and it had nothing to do with music. It is now a sex tool. Huh? It is a sex tool. Everything you see sexual now was promoted through rap. What's that? Freaky. Freaky sex, freaky straight sex, freaky two-way sex, freaky everything sex. That's what rap is. I keep telling you it's nothing but freak shit now. Freaky, 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 pervert, pervert. That's it. No music. Rap is so dead, anybody can wake up tomorrow and say, I want to talk about rap. Hey, I want to start a channel. I want to talk about rap. I want to talk about trending topics. Rap is a joke. It's dead. Let's go. I'm going to prove it to y'all. I'm also going to prove to you what you're watching. The internet is crashing. Or should I say YouTube is crashing? Or should I say anybody that's not original, you are being exposed. Because I told you after that Diddy trial, a lot of y'all ain't going to have nothing left. I woke up this morning, I had nothing. But I always got something. Because it's called creator. It's called making something out of nothing. Meanwhile, this all you got left. That's it. The baby oil king. Mighty funny. I've been roasting Meek Mill 2 days straight. Next thing you know, I see Meek Mill is speaking out for himself again, trying to deny the rumors. Still, but nobody cares, Meek, because you ain't making no music. So, for anybody that's slow, for a lot of people that don't comprehend the English language, let's take a look at what the word disgraced really means. Disgraced. Disgraced. He was in grace, but now he's being dissed. Having fallen from favor or a position of power or honor, discredited. It's never coming back. Once you fall, you ain't never coming back. Now you see on this channel why I use these languages, these terms, when I say, yo, he was in favor, or yo, they the favorite. Now you see why I've been saying all that shit? That's what it means. When you the favorite, you are in their graces. Meaning, when you are the favorite, you can go in their office with all them executives and look them in their face, and they respect you. When you got to go in their boardroom with 20 of them rich men, and they sit your ass down, that's when you in favor. But everybody can't go in that room. Y'all kept thinking this was your culture. You wake up, fantasy land, you didn't own nothing, you don't control nothing. All you got was what Master gave you to play with. And Master gave them these tools and money, but they didn't build nothing. And I'm going to keep telling you, that is their number one charge. So being that it's over, they all dying, they all old, the young generation got slaughtered, and that's the part I'd be like, damn, man. Now I'm going to give you the proof today how somehow the new generation just disappeared. Everybody with talent somehow just disappeared. But he is disgraced. He never coming back. But when you get through your head, the world look at him. Them same men that sat him in that boardroom, they look at him as y'all leader. Because everything they told him to do, he did it and you followed it. So when he disgraced, you disgraced. But you thought it was funny. No, you all disgraced. Having fallen from favor. What I kept saying, you're not the favorite no more. After slavery, they was the favorite. When they was running the rap game, they was the favorite. They was in position a lot of times to be the what? Favorite. But every time they what? Effed up. Disgraced. What you proud of? Disgrace. You got nothing. Disgrace. You ain't got rap. Disgrace. Everybody else what? On the run. How many people right now is accused? How many people right now is accused? How many people is accused and still going live, still working? But they're all disgraced. Why Shannonsharpe is not on TV? He is disgraced. Didn't I tell you in the end, all they're going to do is what? interview each other because they're all disgraced. They have nothing left. They're not original. If they're not told what to do, if there's no trending topics, they have nothing. All they're going to do left is watch each other, help each other, and that's about it. And you're going to see everybody piece by piece by piece get their issue. Let's go. Huh? So Meek Mill, let me holler at you again. No matter what you say, Meek Mill, you can drop $1 million and pay everybody on YouTube. But I'm the one going to let you know it's nothing y'all going to say or do that's going to stop it, that's going to change it, because it is so many things going against y'all 24/7. I proved on this channel. It's a campaign on every single black entertainer, period. Especially anybody that been around Diddy, straight campaign on you. Ain't nothing you going to do. So you going to say your little topic. You going to say a little trend. For everything come out your mouth, it's 1,000 videos on you, Meek. What they say about you, Meek? Diddy took my manhood. Guess what? AI videos out the country. You know what that means? When you make your little statements, they don't even see it. They don't care. But I'll tell you what's heating up on you, Meek. This right here. That's the word on you, Meek. It's in stone. So I'm going to let y'all know. Until y'all can get all this stuff out the Google algorithm, until y'all can get it all out the Google engine, this shit is going to be on all y'all ass to the day y'all die. Because y'all all now going to have more bad news than good news. And that's what it is. It's people making sure of that. That's right. The baby old king. Y'all know I've been roasting his ass. Next thing you know, he had to speak up. But what I'm telling you is this. No, hip-hop been disgraced, y'all. People just kept turning their head. Lay-back music. Def Jam. No. Update. It ain't just Diddy. Rap is dead. Where the music at? The word of the day is, where the music at? That's it. No baby all jokes. Where the music at? You didn't get no music. You got a lot of sexcapades. You got a lot of sexual exposure because rap came out the closet about 2010. That's right. Where's the music at? All right. No, they use hip-hop for a slaughter agenda. Then in the 2010s, they used it for a sexual agenda. That's right. Flip all they ass. That's right. Flip them. Huh? It is. They flipped that population 10 times more than Studio 54 days. They did it with rap. Let's go. No, Meek, shut up. This is what they think about you, Meek. Ain't nothing you gonna say. And anybody that posted, you the dummy. Y'all gonna keep making fools of yourself. Cause these topics nobody care about. Here's what they think about Meek. Ask me who made that video, I don't know. But around here we know. They've been making these videos for almost a year straight. They come from all over. They broke T.D. Jakes down so bad, he had to go tell because they can't take it. And it ain't going to stop. It's not going to stop. Did I lie to y'all family? Did I lie to y'all? It's not going to stop because it's dead. Diddy killed rap. Huh? With his behavior, with his whole saga, everything he brought was dirt and filth. People dead, people gone. Everybody left have no talent. Everybody left damn near 60. Told you. You know this shit's sad when the bodyguards outshining the rappers. These are facts. These are facts. These are facts. Let's go. See that? A glorified woman beater, a glorified abuser, a glorified booty bandit, a glorified bully. They 50 years old. Trying to control people 25 years younger than them, punks. But I'm from New York City. They never ran nothing in my city, never ran a thing. They ain't never run nothing without them gangsters with them. But I seen the gangsters die, then I saw them running this industry like they was gangsters. That's what I saw. I don't know about y'all. Huh? That's what they was doing. Abuse. Meanwhile, all this gangster talk, kind of find out everybody in this rap thing is a flower. That's right. Why? Little Richard. That's why. The Little Richard program that was established for black entertainers, it still exists to this day. And I'm going to show you again how all these rappers y'all been praising for no reason. No, you like men now. It had nothing to do with the music. Y'all were praising Dr. Dre. He never came with that Chronic album. He never came with that Detox. No, they kept selling you stuff and selling y'all dreams. Meanwhile, they stole the culture, put it in their back pocket. But when you understand about the main thing about Diddy, Dr. Dre, both of them you had rumors of being what? Okay. Both of them were shiny coons, Uncle Toms. that had bosses, and them bosses pimped their ass, and that's why rap is what it is to this day. Huh? Didn't I tell you in this game? When the executives love you, when them executives could rub your buns, when them executives could fondle you in the front, when they like you when you're young and ready tender, you're going to get that money like Sean Combs. You're going to get that deal out of nowhere. You're going to get that favor out of nowhere. They're going to put your name on that business. That's right. Same thing with Diddy, same thing with Dre. You should have known Dre was a hoe, the way Easy pimped his ass. Then Sugeknight said, come here, bitch. And then Jimmy Iovine said, that's my bitch. But you never seen Dr. Dre do nothing by himself. Huh? Then you understand Kendrick is Dr. Dre's bitch, then you'll get it very clear why they want to keep selling you Kendrick. And I ain't got nothing against Kendrick. I just know his family tree. Also showed you what? Kendrick Lamar chilling with who? Quincy Jones. Because they are family. Right? Put Ray J in there, Brandy, Snoop Dogg, and some more people. Let's go. No, this is why rap is dead. It's dead, dead. It's never coming back. You might as well call it the Freak Show now. All right? Call it Freaky Tales. Has nothing to do with rap. Nigga told you. Don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks. Basically telling you I bought rap out. I bought this shit. We bought it out. My master gave me the money to buy this shit up. That's what he did. Huh? So I don't want to hear nobody mouth. He bought it, he controlled it, and he destroyed it. Generator, operator, destroyer. Because he was the god of this industry called rap. Nobody knocked him off the throne. You have not one story of nobody hitting Diddy in his head. You have not one story of nobody smacking Diddy in his face. You have not one. So who really ruled it? Who really ran this shit? I went back into history, found out this man got his hands in damn near everybody's career when they first started. The diddler. But this is rap. This is what rap is today, y'all. It's nothing you're going to do about it. They went in his crib. It was no beat machines. It was no microphones. It was no scribble, scrabble, raps on the paper. No, this is what they found at his house. This is what rap is. How we know that? Well, you see, while Mom Wiggins making a statement about how when Diddy was, whatever, after the trial, he dancing around in baby oil. But you saw a girl do that outside too. All right? But ask Mom Wiggins what he know about rap, what he know about hip hop. That's okay. You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is anybody can speak on rap because rap is a joke. All right? So he has the right to speak about it because it's a fucking joke anyway. Huh? Do y'all forgot? It was a time when rap came out. You had to actually be affiliated with rap to even talk about it. Remember when you watch video shows or certain things, you had to at least be Fab Five Freddy. Remember your MTV raps? You had to at least be affiliated with rap to what? Speak on it. Remember that? Remember, there's no such thing as speaking on rap. If you didn't know about the shit, okay then. I'm just showing you what it is. No, rap is the new rainbow community. Why? Everybody in the rainbow community is down with rap. But then you'll see, I think the rainbow community for black people is rap because they don't do nothing else. They don't do nothing else. They don't go to no other functions. No, they function every day as hip hop. That's where all the men meet. That's where all the men meet be at. That's right. Hip hop clubs. That's right. That's what hip hop always was, Meek. He knows that. Laid back music. Huh? What details? Anything in court about how they was recording music? Anything in the courtroom about how they was on tour? No. Were these sex escapades happening on tour while they was doing shit? No. When I know that Diddy ain't make no real music since How No Win. Okay. But I know he sold a bunch of Ciroc and they said that was tainted. No. Diddy wasn't a rapper. Don't worry if I write rhymes. I write checks. Then after that, I'm going to sell all y'all liquor. So hopefully a lot of y'all get cirrhosis of the liver. And guess what? He sold that liquor for Master. That's right. He sparked that beef for Master. He made Master a lot of money. So don't talk to me about Diddy got $1 billion because Master done made $100 billion. That's right. And now Diddy going to have zero. The same man everybody bowed down to for 30 years. Whole time behind the scene, this man walking around in pumps, putting men in pumps, hanging at Prince's house. He supposed to be a respected gangster. Stop it. He bought all y'all ass. He bought hip-hop. They all was together working for Master. That's right. And that's why in the end, Master said, all y'all going to be clowns. No glory, no nothing. Soon, no more content, no more topics. Unless you're original. Then rap started original. Then you had to be original. Wasn't biting a sin? What we call copying? What we call cloning? Huh? When people are so corny and lame, they steal from content creators. This man say something on his channel. He try to run say it on his channel. That's what they all do. Y'all been proven y'all don't got shit, which means y'all about to die. Sorry to tell you that. Let's go. All right, Meek. I don't know all of a sudden why you come out, but I know for a fact I've been roasting you 2 days straight. So Meekmill again denies any sexual involvement with Diddy. Meek, don't tell that to them. You have to call up Google, some shit like that, and you got to tell them to stop putting these videos out because these people don't hear nothing you saying, bro. This what they think about you, Meek. Guess what, Meek? It is also said there's a lot of proof on you. That's right, bro. You ain't got to lay the stand on, Meek. That's why why this trial was going on, you was the quietest. You also proven you got dildos jammed up you, bro, because you ain't start talking till the trial was over. Bingo. Keep telling on yourself. No, you're all punks. That's it. You couldn't show your face like Kanye because you got jammed a long way. That's right. Kanye was able to show his face. Somehow none of y'all wasn't. So why are we still listening to them when they didn't show their face? Huh? They didn't go to the courtroom. They didn't sue the man. Why are they on janky-ass platforms? Why did they give more interviews than pull up on that real shit? No, because they all got jammed up. Sorry to tell you that. Before Meekmill, it was Freddie P and the rest of them. That's right. We know Diddy like brown skin. We know he picks who he picks. That's right. He didn't abuse Meek. He did Meek good. But he did drop that tape on you, Meek. That audio was dropped after he got in trouble. After he got locked up. That audio dropped on you. That's right, Meek. Why I'm saying that? Because this is what rap is. The Freak Off trial was showing us what rap has become, what it is now. So I'm not going to keep repeating it, but fam, what I say, all you're going to get is freaky, nasty news. How many months ago I said that? Okay, did the freaky news stop yet? Okay, it's cool, but where's the music at? The word of the day is, where is the music? No, they killed the music. They been did that. When this thing called social media came out, we didn't know they had crowned social media more important than music itself. And they made a lot of music on social media. It was called trending topics. It was called likes, clicks, views. That was entertainment. It was never about the music. Nobody held them accountable for music. People started liking these people because of money. Because money buys your ass. Now, out this Diddy trial, all you got is a lot of stories about Astroglide. That's right, ass. Hear what they think about you, Meek. Rocks News. All right? Nobody believes you, Meek. Nobody believes none of y'all rappers. Nobody believes none of that shit. Because everybody know what it's about. The thing you got to do is, Meek, you got to spend some money and you got to find out overseas where all these videos coming from. But you ain't going to be able to do shit because it's all AI. It's not even a human, bro. You're done. All y'all done. No more media control. You see how when Rock Nation take that media off of Meek, how he became a nobody, he just disappeared, right? Because he ain't had that engine behind him. Told you these guys been paying for media for so long. Today, I'm going to prove to y'all rap is dead. And I'm going to close out at the end. I'm going to show you your current trending topics. I'm going to show y'all current trending topics and why damn near wasn't about to go live today. But y'all know around here, we're going to always come with something. All right? Because this is the thing. Most of these people, not everybody, most of them, without a trending topic, they got nothing to talk about. You know why? They ain't nothing but glorified fans. Y'all are fans that like other fans. That's what happened. No hate. It's the truth. That's why, you know I say that? Because I saw people get misinformation for so long. In my opinion, that's why everybody's stupid. Because fans were listening to fans. And these fans were listening to fans that had favorites. See? Fans started having YouTube channels and picking who they like because they fans. Meanwhile, damn near 75% of them don't know shit about the industry at all. That's why this shit called gossip got made up, because they don't know the industry. They don't know shit. Huh? How many people had told you about the behind the scenes of this shit? It's a few, right? They could never tell you about who really run this shit. They just kept telling you about the celebrities. I'm the one who can't tell you these celebrities ain't shit. They got bosses. Ain't no such thing as them being the kings of nothing. Why? I only said that because everybody was bowing down too long. Everybody was praising these niggas for no reason because they was all fucking failures. All right? That's my point. Let's go. This is what they think about you, Meek, and rap. The reason why rap is dead, they let a dancing ass Negro control it. Huh? Everybody knew he couldn't rap. Then everybody found out he is not a real producer. He paid for that. But you heard the same thing about Dr. Dre. He don't really make them beats. Heard the same thing, but you didn't get that. It was who they worked for. Uncle Tom's, y'all. When you in this industry, to have power, you have to be an Uncle Tom. It's just that in our era, this shit called gangster, everybody was able to hide under that shit. I'm going to prove it today. Gangster meant all you got to do is put on something tough, a hoodie, a fucking New York hat, a LA hat, a chain. Put on some penitentiary clothes, some Carhartt. That was our era. They knew that. That's all you have to do. They flipped it. Back in the day, they had to dress up. They had to do other shit. Our era, they said, we're going to do this thing called make-believe. We're tough. We're killers. We're gangsters because we got to sell this shit to those ghettos. We got to sell it to those ghettos. We got to make selling drugs cool. We got to make buying guns cool and killing. We got to make it all cool. And while we doing that, we're going to make money off it. And every goddamn poor-ass ghetto is going to love this shit. That's the plan. And you're going to do it. Mr. Diddy, East Coast, Dr. Dre, Snoop, the rest, y'all going to do it on the West Coast. And when it's all said and done, we're going to destroy the East and the West and everything in the middle. That's right, and down south. When it's all said and done, they ain't going to have shit. Because they didn't know the beef started with Big and Pop. But in the end, they was all going to be beefing with each other. That's right. And that's what happened. Then you went through a whole era of a series of beef being promoted. When was beef being promoted? The whole 2000s. Out of all the rappers left, right, out of all the rappers, we can count on our hands how many rappers actually could rap. And we also can count on our hands how many rappers actually went platinum. Let's go. That's right. MK Ultra at its finest. That's what it was. Hip hop was nothing but MK Ultra. Whatever we put in that music, they're going to do it. They mastered the art of how to turn humans into remote controls. A lot of y'all are in these situations, but you should already know that these people can turn wherever they can turn you into any tool they want. Any tool they want. But you didn't know they mastered the art of how to turn blacks into remote controls. And I'm going to tell you again, it's not a coincidence remote controls are black. No. Because within that remote control, it's a little chip that controls the whole TV. It controls everything. It's a little chip. Same thing within rap. Within their mind. Then I tell you, then we going through that, huh? Remember I went into the Django and I showed you that part where Leonardo DiCaprio was breaking down the black man's skull? And what he say? He said within their brain, it's something in it, it's a submissive point of their brain. And when you tap into that submissive point, you got him. He was breaking down the art of how to run a slave without nothing. He was breaking down the art of the house nigga. When you tap that part of their brain, you got him. That's Diddy. That's all of them. That's right. So when people say Diddy became a monster, he became something else, that's right. MK Ultra. Huh? Well, you can make a man slay his own mother. This is what rap is now, y'all. A joke. Y'all didn't get that after a while, all that clowning, laughing, and joking was going to be permanent. We've been laughing, clowning, and joking about rap for all these years. We've been joking on everybody getting crossed, wearing pocketbooks. We joked on everybody wearing heels. We joked on everybody kissing, all this shit. How long we been talking about this? But that's what rap is. We kept talking about people getting caught. No, that's what rap is. We the ones late. We're late. It been a joke, y'all. It been a joke. But now it's the ultimate joke. What's up, Scholar Rock? This what rap is, y'all. They slayed rap. They slayed it. It's gone. All right? Everybody the people liked, everybody that brought something new, they gone. That's why it's dead. It's dead for a reason, y'all. If I take seeds, put them in the ground, and don't nothing come out, what does that mean? I won't be having no crops now, will I? So I said it's not about who you like. It's about the music. Meaning somebody got to keep it going. Because even to bring it back, somebody had to keep it going. Let's go. No, this all that's left. What else? Through 30 years of rap, what's all embedded in it? So much murder, so much death, so much bloodshed. It also looks like in this rap industry, the rap industry, Grim Reaper picks who it takes out. Because somehow everybody else stood around. But everybody that spoke out, said a lot of real stuff, or people liked them, like their music, just like their music, period. Which means if everybody liked their music, it's one thing we can agree on. They all had talent. So we can throw everything out the window. Everybody had talent. Where they at now? All right. And don't forget, we're going to look at today's trending topics. And that's going to be my proof rap is dead. Let's go. So, that's why you're going to see the new generation. 3 6 Mafia had their time in Memphis. Yo Gotti had his time. It was Young Thug time. In Chicago, Twista had his time, 90s. Kanye had his time already. It was King Von's turn. Florida, Trick Daddy, Trina, they had their time already. Luke, it was XX time. Giving you the cities and the states. Huh? Let's go. All right. P&B Rock, that was Philly. No, y'all gonna have Lil Uzi Vert. He Philly too. P&B Rock, the new generation of Philly. Not Gilly, not Meek. Get it? They were supposed to be P&B Rock. He's gone. And people liked him. And he made good music. Y'all already know what's up with Pop Smoke. Brooklyn. Y'all know future of Brooklyn. Biggie been dead. It seemed to me like all Brooklyn rappers got to go. Dead. What else we know about all of them? Influence. Everybody also know Takeoff was the heart and soul of Migos. That's why you're going to see once he died, the Migos died. A lot of y'all didn't know that because he wasn't your favorite. But he was my favorite out of them. Yes, he was. Because he spit for real. He really spit that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, gone. This was the future right here. LA, Los Angeles. Snoop Dogg, 50-60. Dre. It was Nipsey turn. The young, the new. What happened? Where you at? All right. I'm going to swim with all this. I'm proving you today rap is dead. Mom would just say this part one. I couldn't even cover everything. That would took me so long trying to get it all together. No. Who else? Chicago. Who else y'all had for real? Who was a real superstar? Juice WRLD. That boy died so fast. But I also know what they was doing. I know how they was topping them charts. I know how they was getting that money. I know how they was selling out them arenas quick. I know they was on the radio all day, winning. Somehow, you got Kanyewest back in the news. Somehow, you got everybody that's 45 and up. It's not about age, but you didn't give no more music. Because they always told you that what? Rap was a young man's game. So I guess a lot of old bastards said, hey, we can't rap no more. Screw these young people. Even though they always said it was a young man's game. So, rap is dead. They slayed it. Then everybody watched it get slayed. Meaning, where the elders of hip-hop at? If it had to be a hip-hop rap meeting of elders, who's going to come? Are y'all ready to wake up out of this make-believe shit? If it was a rap meeting right now, who going to call it? Who going to come to the table? Russell Simmons won't be there. Diddy won't be there. Jay-Z ain't coming. Bambaataa can't show his face. Who gonna come? Still believe in this shit? All right, then no. Bambaataa's story was what you heard. Diddy's story is the end of the book. Told you. Bambaataa is the beginning of this shit. He was one of the first coons to sell out. He was the first coon favored by the white man. Huh? Bambaataa. You heard all the Vaseline stories? Now all you got left is what? Baby oil stories. Because both of them were two black men controlled. And it was a culture of baby oil and Vaseline first. Then y'all rap second. Before y'all rap and get this money, pick one. But back then it was also KY jelly. That's right. That's what it always been. So being everybody's dead, let me show you the tombstone. Hip Hop Museum. That's the tombstone. And I got nothing against the Hip Hop Museum. I got nothing against it. All right? Because if that's where hip-hop got to be preserved at, oh well. But that's the tombstone. That's the funeral home. That's the graveyard. And certain people's name will not be mentioned in that building. You bet your bottom dollar on that. Now, saying about that, this is my proof that rap is dead. Because you only build tombstones. You only build museums when the culture is over. I'm going to ask you again. Have you ever seen a museum of a culture that's still moving, winning? No. Museums are for history. Rap is history. It's over. That's what it means. It's gone. It will never be the same. Once they started making music on computers, once they stopped collaborating in a booth together, that shit been fake. Once they've been sending each other verses, it's been fake. Huh? Hip-hop fans, do y'all remember at first when rappers didn't even rap together? Then we saw a time when they would do features. But when they did features, they would work their magic because they would be in the booth together. They would actually make the music together. Those are now classics. Then you went through a whole era, 10, 20 years, 15 years of people dropping a verse, sending that shit through email. Dropping a verse, sending that shit. They don't even make the music together, which means that's not what real art. You ever heard of a rock and roll band? He gonna fly. He gonna send his guitar sound in. The drummer. He gonna send his drum sounds in. You ever heard of that? No, that's rap. But you also don't know once rap went into computers, they took the soul out of it. They took the sound out of it. They took the megahertz change, the frequency change. That's why rap, it went from making you feel good to making you mad and angry, want to do something. Either you're going to get mad or you want to have sex. Let's go. Hip-hop museum. I'm showing you this for a reason. Because here's your proof hip-hop is history. But see, this museum is for the people that never got to witness. See, being that it's a new world we in, it's all about other people now. It's about all nations. So when all nations come to this country, they finally get a chance to go to New York and go to this hip-hop museum because this for tourists. So it's positive, but I want y'all to understand it represents the end of an era. It represents a time that's coming past, and I'm going to prove it to y'all. Let's go. Hear what they think about you, Meek. Diddy and Meekmill caught in a hotel room by FEDS. What they think about you, Meek? All right, that's what they think about rap. Now, see the museum? Now let me show you what I mean when I tell you it's dead. Because when I saw Demolition Man, that's how I know. Wesley Snipes represents the black man that was the last black man left on the planet because everybody was gone or in jail. Demolition Man was about how one day it would be no more crime. How this movie is the same thing as Enemy of the State. It's the same thing as Minority Report. It's always this thing where one day them criminals will not be around. But when you know the code word for criminal, then you'll get it clear. When you understand who the number one criminal is, who is the face of crime, then you'll get it clear. Who's the face of crime now? Who's the face of crime? All right, then. Is he the face of success? Will he be known as a billionaire that did a lot of shit? Or will he be known as a nigga that had a lot of money, poured out liquor, pulled out his penis, did a lot of foul stuff, people out of here, gone, missing, broke, disgraced, having fallen from favor or a position of power or honor, discredited. The disgraced Wall Street financer, disgraced. And he disgraced his what? Race. That's right. But let's go. No, he ain't do it by himself. Right here, Demolition Man was showing you that one day everybody would be disgraced and erased. So, Wesley Snipes was an experiment because they were telling us, like to this day, them people in penitentiary, they experiment on their ass. And this experiment was about how everybody's going to be gone. The new form of you doing your time, you get 25, 50 years, they freeze you up. They freeze your body. They put you in a coma. And that's how you do your time. But they were doing this particular experiment with him, and he broke out the prison. But when he broke out the prison, he came into the world, he realized everybody was gone. Everything he knew was gone. Nobody was left. The hood was gone. There was nothing left. And the only trace he had to go to the museum to find out what the hell happened. Where the hell all the black people at? He had to go to the museum because they were gone. All in the movie. That's where Ben got it from. All right? See the museum? The museum comes when the game is over. Now, where's rap at right now? Is it at the top or at the bottom? Or is it gone? Which one is it? If I went to your neighborhood right now, am I going to see people outside with a radio? If I go to your neighborhood right now, am I going to see 5 people outside on the corner, somebody blasting music out their car, chilling on the block? Am I going to see that right now? Well, if you can't say yeah, that's your proof that this shit is dead. But when I tell you life is scripted, this shit was already written. What? That one day, all y'all going to be gone. You looking at Wesley Snipes Museum, looking at like, what the fuck going on? Where everybody at? Get it? It also represents the old heads that was stuck in a world they couldn't adapt to. Because when he got out, he couldn't adapt to nothing going on. This one I also knew it would be a day called crime. Guess what? This is when they first put in the movie how cameras will write your tickets. That's going on right now. Run through a light, ticket come to your house. That's in this. What else in this? How one day you won't be able to curse. It's going to be a charge. They've been put that law in Virginia Beach. You curse, police give you a ticket. Been going on. It's right. All in the movie. Now it's for real. See the museum? Demolition Man. What you see in that museum? No blacks was left in the movie. Or should I say, oh my bad, no criminals was left. Only traces of them. See that graffiti? That was the graffiti they used to do. That's the museum. That was the only spot you're going to go at to see the remains of them because they were finished, gone. So when I tell you rap is dead, when I kept telling you all this shit coming to an end, it's a new world order. That era is finished. There is no coincidence. This movie came out in 1993, the same exact year of what? Bad Boy Records. Also showed you there was no such thing as men walking around with their hair that color. That shit come out of a movie. They were telling us, one day y'all all going to look like weirdos. One day y'all all going to be weirdos. So when people keep telling me this, that, and third, no. All y'all shit come from Hollywood because Hollywood made your look. Hollywood made in 93 how y'all going to look in 2020s. That's right. See that? He's in the museum. He's in the hip-hop museum. There's nobody around. Where's everybody at? If I went to New York right now and I went outside and I went to certain neighborhoods, you ain't going to see people. You're going to say, where they at? So, see that? What else I learned from this movie? It's going to be a lot of people here that's not from here. What's going on right now? Or should I say, a lot of new family members are now waving the American flag, right? New people came. But the movie told me one day, them people are going to be gone, and everybody else walking around, they're going to be from somewhere else. Right in the movie, it's going on right now. Please vacate the museum. The museum represents the remains of a people that once was, or when they was great. It represents their greatness when they was great. No. Because Demolition Man was about the man on this earth that is so destructive. Wherever he goes, things get destroyed. People get destroyed. Souls get destroyed. Ain't no good in them. His whole mind will be criminal, criminal, criminal. Death, death, death. Crime, stealing, robbing, hurting people. This mentality has been being studied. And they knew one day they was going to dispose of all of that. Because your behavior was only meant for you to destroy each other. Demolition Man. Demolition Man is the man that destroys everything. You go to the club to have fun, somebody's going to get demolished. Every cookout, every event y'all have, somebody's going to get demolished, destroyed. Demolition Man. Wherever they at, death is sure to follow. Wherever Diddy went, death was sure to follow. And guess what? When he went to the museum, he only went to go find some guns. Destructive. See? Entering the hall of violence. The hall of violence. All the remains on the wall is from the thugs, the gangsters. You're going to see LA on that wall. It's not a coincidence, LA, you got wiped out. Hey, look at the wall, LA. You see LA on fire? Look at that goddamn picture. That's Los Angeles on fire. What happened this year? Huh? Who just got rounded up? Huh? Told you this shit was in a movie. Demolition Man, it's over. See that? The hall of violence. Meaning, they did so much goddamn violence, they put that shit in the museum to prove how destructive they was, and it was no more remains of them. And this also means it was a day when violence didn't exist no more because they had cleaned everything up. It's called 5G technology. Huh? It's all finished. That's why they building, that's why it's going to be a gold dome. I've been telling y'all the criminal was the enemy. But see, the hall of violence is a lot of things. The glorification of a people, all they did was crime. But it also represented that crime no longer existed. Only time you're going to see crime, you got to go to the museum and look at the wall of violence. Get it? Now let's look at how, once again, see that? Museum and Demolition Man, Hip Hop Museum. Your life is scripted and predicted. That means everything you believe, everything you was told was fugazi, bogus. That's right. Y'all got put in the land of make-believe. It was called rap music. Where you're gonna be a grown-up, but you're always gonna be a kid. That's right. Anybody don't listen to rap gonna automatically be smarter than you. That's right. Huh? They killed rap. They destroyed it. They pimped it. They made all the money. You looking at the two Uncle Tom shiny suit coons that y'all all praise and bow down to, but you did want to acknowledge who they worked for. So let's look at it. If hip-hop rap was a good culture, do you think those people wanted it to stay good? Hey, if hip-hop unified y'all, kept y'all together, do you think they wanted y'all to keep it going? All right. See that? Hip-hop was also the dream. Everybody will believe one day they're going to make it. Don't believe in nothing else. Just believe in this shit. Don't believe in smarts. Don't believe in math, science, English. Don't believe in religion. Don't believe in culture. Don't believe in your fucking self. Just believe in rap music and believe in everybody you think is winning. Little do you know, we're going to make you think everybody winning, and you're going to believe some more dreams. That's rap. Even though everybody in rap somehow is accused of it. Even though he beat up a girl when I was in goddamn elementary school, and I still see them get praised. Beat up D for Pump It Up. You got proof you beat up me, Chalet. What happened? They still praise Dre, right? Yo, Dre, when you gonna drop that album, man? Yo, Dre, when you gonna drop that album, man? Because hip-hop is a you-know-what culture. Hip-hop is a culture where men love men, but you gonna call them fans. No, it's a culture where men love men. They call them fans. It's a culture of men loving men. That's what rap is. I'm grown now. All right? See that? Now you see why it was a celebration? Who celebrated Cassie? Who celebrated after the trial? Amon Wiggins? All right. All right. We looked at yesterday, what? Everybody mad at Cassie, right? But the thing is, who took off for any victim? All right then. No, hip-hop is a culture where men love men. And I'm talking about loving no matter what. They can't do no wrong. They love rappers more than their father, y'all. Ask the average rap guy, I bet you hate his father, or he gonna say he don't know him, but I bet you love these fucking rappers. No. They knew every poor boy was gonna grow up and love these men when they get older. They knew that shit. They already knew it. So what, like that wise person in the chat said earlier, you damn right all this was mind control. Damn right it was all MK Ultra. You ain't gonna have no fucking father. Y'all gonna look at y'all fathers on TV screens and phones. You ain't got no fucking uncles. You gonna see them on that phone in them applications. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got shit but rap. See that? See how you did your bed, rap with your Bible, right? You came home, you still with that Bible. What you got after that? See, they say the Bible is basic instruction before leaving earth. But you love rap. It just made you a babbling idiot before you left the earth. A babbling idiot. That's right. Babbling idiot. Sorry. Bible for you means babbling idiot. Basically, lying every day. That's y'all. All right? That's your book of lies. Y'all fake ass life. And what? The fake ass life is this shit was always a baby oil culture, and that nigga never had no talent. He was never no rapper, but we got proof he's a booty bandit, right? We don't got no proof him doing no beats, but we got proof he dragged woman, right? Okay then. Hey, what about Stevie J, the producer? What you got on him? He drags woman, right? Because this is a culture of pencils. That's right. Hot dogs. That's what this is. That's what rap is. So I'm just telling you what it is. Nobody respects it. They killed it. Diddy did it. He did it. Blame him. All right? Blame them all for not putting no music out. Blame them all why everybody ain't here no more. That's right. No creation, no inspiration. Just destruction. That's it. And they also was showing you that y'all gonna be fruity and y'all gonna be punks. So if you don't know that, in this movie, Wesley Snipes is dressed like a punk rocker. That's right. See-through shirt, zesty. That's what he mean. They been telling you what it's gonna be. Y'all gonna be wearing zesty shit. Y'all gonna wear see-through shirts. Y'all gonna be wearing colored hair, and you're gonna be weirdos. All in this shit. That's right. And y'all gonna be in jail. He just got out of jail. Now let's go. East Coast, West Coast beef started the same exact time when they was calling them men super predators. People didn't understand that gangster rap went hand in hand with the crime bill. You see how y'all crying about the bill today being passed? Well, back then they had a bill called what? Crime bill. You gonna talk about this bill? Back then they signed this shit called crime bill. You know what that mean? Every little petty shit y'all do, you getting 5 years plus. Every little petty shit y'all do, y'all gonna get cooked in court. Everybody else will get smacked on the wrist, y'all gonna get fried. Crime bill. But back then, y'all wasn't doing a lot of crime like now. Back then, everybody knew crime ain't for everybody. They knew back then crime was not a joke. It was not a game to play with. But that rap made crime fun. Rap made crime a fad. Rap made where everybody want to be a damn criminal. Then you see everybody turn into a what? A fake-ass hustler. What they got out of that, y'all? How many people went to jail? How many people you know was a hustler? What the fuck they got now? How many people trying to be a rapper? What they got now? Huh? Oh, I forgot. Time done flew. They 50 now. They 48. They 43. It's over. No, the truth is, everybody bowed down to straight flaming punks who let that man stick their finger in them for them checks. They were always Uncle Tom Coons. They was never, ever, 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 ever with their community. That's why I don't even like saying those lame terms. Ain't no community. It's nothing. They know that too. That's why their whole job was to take everything they could take. So you want to tell me Dre's a billionaire, and you want to tell me about Diddy. How much you think they all made off him? Even though beef for Dre was nothing but some cheap-ass shit from China, they put their name on it. Another question. How many of y'all still got your Beats for Dre headphones, the original ones? How many of y'all still got that Beats for Dre pill? That $10 shit they sold you for $200. Where it's at? Where it's at, y'all? Holla at me, man. Come on now. No, it was always business. See where they got into it? Business punks. Business. But see, Jimmy Iovine's an outright buy man. The founders of this shit, the ones that put that money to rap, always been liberals. They've always been fond of black boys, black men, fond of them. And when they like you, they're going to give you some money. You're going to run my company for me, Dre. That's right. You're going to run my company for me, Sean. We got this thing we're going to do called East Coast. We got the call. We got the call from D.C. It's time to start this East Coast, West Coast thing. And then when it's all finished, all these new prison investments going to flip. Hey, family, do your homework. A lot of y'all know this. You know they started building a lot of these prisons in the 90s. A lot of prisons around to this day, they started building them in the 90s. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Then it closed out with what? Prison reform. What's prison reform now? Well, if I want to get out of jail early, all I got to do is go to PC and tell the doctor I want a sex change. And I come home early. Prison reform. I reform my whole body, reform my whole life. Come home quick. That's the new shit. That's rap. All right? So, you believe Dr. Dre and Diddy had power? You don't believe they destroyed this shit? You got proof Dr. Dre and Diddy didn't even make no fucking beats. So why was everybody praising them? Why everybody kept talking this black shit when the truth is all of them had white leaders, white bosses? No. You got the proof. You've been living lies. You've been living fairy tales. That's why I say people got kids should be ashamed of this shit now. This shit went nowhere, y'all. You have nothing to produce. It didn't produce nothing. You got the one thing you got proof of, everybody took the money and left. Thank you, Tara. You got that proof. Now, let's go. Now, once again, the museum is built after it's gone. See? No videos come on no more. Videos ain't popping. We was in our prime young. MTV Raps was the shh. That's when rap was on top. The MTV Raps is also before gangster rap. Yes, it is. That's when rap was still fun. It always had agendas, but it wasn't where it's at now. It was still based on actual raps back then. It was actually based on that pen, that mic, them tracks, them beats with speakers, turntables. Then, remember, it used to be who's the best rapper. Then the shiny Negro era became what? Who got the most money? Had nothing to do with rap. One Negro gets ethered in a rap battle. After that, he turns into an executive. But y'all didn't get. You praised this man, but when he became an executive, it's because they stepped down. And they gave these niggas a chair so they can act like them. Musical chairs. You guys are going to be the leaders now. Jay-Z just became one of them. But it had nothing to do with rap. He destroyed rap too. That's another topic. No, they sold rap out. But like I said, why did everybody bow down to this day to Dr. Dre and Diddy for so long? Let's look at Fantasyland. Since Dr. Dre left Death Row, how many classic albums did he give you? How many classic albums did he give you since he left Death Row? And I'm gonna wait. Because y'all still don't want to accept the fact that Suge had a lot to do with putting them albums together, picking the talent, saying which song y'all gonna put on. You're gonna put this one on the album. No, we're going with this song. See that? You also will see without certain executive producers, they wasn't the same now, was they? Another question. How many hit records did Snoop Dogg make since he left Death Row? Huh? But when you understand Suge Knight had a lot of people helping putting this shit together, and that's why them albums was sounding like goddamn movies, and it was all original shit, you gonna see somehow when the real Death Row left, they didn't do too much now, did they? It's all in your face. Because 2010s, they started playing executive games. It wasn't about rap, no music. They didn't want to keep the culture going. These guys were with executives. Dr. Dre could have put out an album every month if he wanted to. He could have just put out albums with just beats like Herbie Hancock. He had to rap. No. It was to keep y'all faith going. Because I always knew this who Dre was. Never believed in Dre. Never. Always knew they were all in the closet. Always. So I'm going to say it again. Tupac told everybody the truth. Nobody believed Tupac. So that's why now, being that you didn't believe Tupac, that's why now all y'all got is baby old stories. It's all you got left. Remember, y'all didn't believe Tupac, right? Well, this was so you got left. Thank Diddy for it. See? Thank Diddy for it. What hotel was he at? LA. And Tupac was alive. Would that happen? Nope. If Suge was home? Nope. What did I say? It looked to me like Diddy wanted the West Coast destroyed so he could be freaky. He wanted Tupac and Suge gone just so he could be freaky in a hotel. That's your proof. That's your end results. Prove me wrong. No, y'all. This is what rap is. This is what it was. Everybody real had to go to jail or die. It was always about this. It's about penis. That's what it's about now. Huh? Man on man beef is penis beef. It's called sword fighting. That's what rap is now. Men still trying to beef with each other. No, this is who they all are. Glorified sissies, but I respect Little Richard. Dr. Dre. Y'all forgot he came out R&B? The Little Richard system. Black entertainment will fall in line with Little Richard. You understand? Them executives always had fun with them black men. Then you're going to see why he loved him some Dr. Dre. That's right. Because to get that check, they know what's up. It's the Hollywood game, y'all. Ain't nothing new. It's just that when they said we're going to do this gangster rap thing, everything had to be hidden, camouflaged. You was not going to buy that gangster shit if Dr. Dre kept looking like that. Then you're going to see, magically, did he have a shiny head when he came out? Jerry Curl wearing? All right. But we always knew back in the days, Jerry Curl meant sellout. Jerry Curl meant Uncle Tom, coon. It meant you was ashamed of your hair. We knew that already. But we also know now that it was not just Lil Richie. When Diddy's boss, Clyde Davis, wrote a book, said he was bi. They all bi, all of them. Is it a coincidence? You got the proof on Diddy. You heard about Dre. Is it a coincidence? Are y'all ready to accept what hip-hop always was? Rap was. Why am I saying that? They didn't give us no music. I guess it was just all about their sexuality. Because we didn't get no rap music. Let's go. This who Dre always was. Clowns. As you see, this is a re-release on him in the newspaper. 10/25/93. Same year Bad Boy Records came out. Showing you lipstick, eyeliner. What that say? Did that say flaming? All right? This what rap is. Always was. You don't think them executives had fun with Dre back then? You didn't know how he became the favorite. What you think he did? You didn't know when they dress up like that, that turned them men on? That's right. That's what they into. That's right. You got proof of Dr. Dre beating on women, don't you? Same thing with Diddy, right? Proof of beating on women. Proof of being fruity. Rap music. Where's the talent at? Where's the beats? Where's the lyrics? All right. But Suge in jail, right? Okay. Because y'all know they always wanted Suge out the way. The thing about Suge, I keep telling y'all, he was not an Uncle Tom like them. He was not a coon. His whole thing was he going to take this money. He going to do what he want to do with it. He going to employ who he want to employ. And that's how he going to run his shit. He didn't bow down. If Suge bowed down, he'd be still here. He didn't bow down. All right? He represented something different. Just to show y'all. But then I tell y'all, the new generation was going to help destroy all this shit. Here's TikTok. When I tell you, the campaign on all of them is on TikTok every single day, and it's not going to stop. Dr. Dre's secret pass. All of this shit is new to the young generation. They're laughing at it. They wasn't raised around this shit. They looking at it like everybody laughed at them, but no, the whole time it was y'all. That's right. This is what hip-hop is from front to back. That's Young Thug. Keep going. It's all the same. Huh? World-class record crew. Dr. Dre first group. Can you see it now? Can you see it now? What you think him and Eminem was doing? Huh? My last album was The Chronic. Fake. Acting. You didn't know in California, they were the first acting rappers. We're going to act like gangster rappers. We're going to drive 6'4" Chevys. We're going to wear flannels and dickies. We're going to wear house shoes. You know what I'm saying, cub? That's what they was doing. Fake. But the thing is, they always had the money to buy the real people off. That's why I say it. Don't worry if I write rhymes, I write tricks. Because we can buy anybody as we want to. That's what they was doing. So let's go. Why you think everybody pimped Dr. Dre ass? Eazy-E pimped him. Suge pimped him. Jimmy pimped his ass. That's right. World-class wrecking crew. Because you are who you are. You can try to flip, but they already knew who Dre was. Because Dre was already in the industry. Now, let's go. See that? Who else with Dr. Dre? DJ Yella. You're looking at two key members of NWA. Never was gangster, never was tough, never was none of that shit. CB4 was about them. CB4 was about them and every other fake gangster rapper that was going to come next. That's right. It's no coincidence when I was young, Our favorite movie was CB4. We was laughing at that shit 24/7. They also showed me in CB4 that when all these rappers be old, they're gonna be rappers to the day they die. They're gonna always be characters. Flavor Flav gonna always wear his clock, and they're gonna be rappers to the day they effing die, and they always gonna be in character mode to the day they fucking die. It also shows us in CB4 that hip hop is a culture where people don't want to grow up, and they gonna stay little kids till they old and die. All in the car, all in the movie. But let me show you the joke. CB4. You see Dr. Dre? You see DJ Yella? Now look at NWA and see how we all got pranked. Hey, I got pranked. I was a kid when this came out. See that? See DJ Yella? This is when they started the art of what? Making tough faces. Gritting on the camera, making tough faces. See Yella in the back with the NWA hat? Look at DJ Yella with that tough face. Hollywood. DJ Yella. See that tough face? What else to show you that hip-hop always been a rape culture, a perv culture, a pedo culture? When Eazy first came out, they said he was 15 years old. They promoted him as he was 15. Why they do that for? Why they lie to say he was 15? Fake ass gangsters, y'all. CB4. Ice Cube, straight suburban kid. Fake as hell. Thank you very much for that membership. Hold up. Thank you, Shicks. Thank you. All right, let's go. All this shit was a Hollywood movie. A Hollywood movie played out on MTV, played out through magazine, played out through Media Hype, TMZ, Entertainment News, all of that. Meanwhile, everybody's in on this fake ass shit, knowing every single rap is fake. All right, but their job was promote this culture that one day gonna get all their ass locked up and dead, and the rest of them gonna be high school dropouts, dummies. They never gonna grow up, and they gonna love this shit like they father. That's right. Let's go. Fake ass gangsters. We talking about the fake gangster shit because this what created the fake life. Back there was no such thing as everybody in jail. No such thing as everybody dying. Not at all. This is when it started, though. But now understand this. Money backed by rich white men who love them black poor kids. Eazy-E handler. Who was that? Jerry Heller. You forgot Eazy-E had somebody behind him. Huh? You forgot that same man ended up with easy shit. You ain't getting that Eazy-E was a young man from Compton, but it was a white man that liked his ass. Eazy-E was also doing strange shit. Yes, he was. Because you don't get back then in them goddamn 80s and 90s when a rich white man liked your ass. Got him, sold out. He's for sale. That's how it was back then, y'all. And they mastered the art of tough faces. But everybody knew this was CB4 is. Something else I ain't get to load up. When you watch CB4 at the end, he's in a room with a what? Cross-dresser. They was telling us back then the rappers deal with cross-dressers. It's in CB4. Magically, Tupac calls Dre what? No. What else is CB4 showing you? Y'all all gonna be clowns. Huh? Why the money over the mouth? Y'all gonna be clowns? You gonna do anything for money. Y'all gonna be fake. Y'all gonna be frauds. But you gonna take this money and you gonna shut up. And you gonna act this fake shit out. CB4. Cell Block 4. D Block. Who from D Block been in penitentiary? Okay, then you gonna get sold D Block. Because you're gonna be on D Block and you're gonna love D. You're gonna love D when you're in jail. You're gonna love D when you're home. You're gonna love rap, because rap consists of a bunch of D. That's right. Not no woman. Woman get beat. Woman get dragged. It's about D. That rap game. That's right. Let's go. See? They're gonna do anything for money. And they're gonna be fake ass gangsters. CB4. They're gonna do anything for money. And they're gonna swallow. CB4. That's right. CB4. Ha 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 ha. So youngthug got them gold teeth. They was telling you in the movie, clowning all y'all. One day y'all gonna be fucking clowns. Fake ass gangsters and clowns. That's right. All in the movie. One of my favorite Chris Rock movies of all time. If you ain't never watched CB4, watch that shit today. I bet you laugh your ass off. All right? See NWA? You see how the fake shit, the fake beanies, they were dressing like the real Cali gangsters. Diddy was dressing like the real New York gangsters. They all work for the white man. I'm talking about bisexual check writers that love black meats. See that? That's why he got the money. That's why he got the money. Which means what? Had nothing to do with rap. Nothing to do with rap at all. Nothing about that. The money. CB4 also was about selling out. How they was from the suburbs, they wasn't about that life. It was also about how some of them did want to rap, but the executives always wanted them to do some other shit. CB4 showed you how the executives control their ass. Diddy wasn't the executive that controlled their ass, but he was controlled. CB4 also went into the art of selling out. Right here. When the executive telling them what they're going to do to sell out. After he put them together in these fucking costumes. The executive know they fake. But the executive know this fake shit got to be sold. Who's going to be sold to? You know who. The ones that still buy this shit. That's why you're a fucking joke. Your life is in movies, and people see you follow the shit. CB4. It looked like how they podcast now, right? That is not like a rapper podcast show. Does it not look like that? You thought laptops were new. Don't you see that laptop 93? No, you're new to computers. You're new to computers because you guys love rap. No, computers ain't nothing new. See it in the movie? CB4. This is what y'all going to be doing. Drink champs. Do you see it? Drink champs. Look at Brother Akbar right there, stand up with the book. Y'all going to be fake-ass rappers. Y'all going to be fake-ass conscious. It's right here in the film. You see the goddamn conscious tall man with the African medallion? That's y'all. Rap is contradictory. That's in the movie. You're going to be talking about conscious shit. You're going to talk about black love, black excellence. Meanwhile, you're going to be beating black people's ass. You're going to say, I love my black people. Meanwhile, you're going to fucking embarrass them. You're going to talk all this conscious shit, but you're going to still suck off rap. CB4, they're a joke. Fake as hell. Why they fake? Because they always wear costumes. And they also believe Negroes in costumes. CB4. Look like a YouTube podcast to me. Pick one. Nope. Why is rap dead? Here's the proof. Everybody that was liked, everybody that got talent, they gone. Snoopdogg stood around. He stood around. See that? The prank, the joke, after the East Coast, West Coast beef. Nobody still said nothing. Nobody never went in on Diddy. Nobody never say, yo, Diddy, why the hell you with Snoop? See that? I've been told you. It's all out now. He destroyed Biggie legacy. He controlled Biggie legacy, but he still kept hanging with Snoop. He been desecrated Biggie's whole life. He been shit on his whole grave. He been did it. Nobody said nothing. So guess what? I'm happy they all getting fucking embarrassed. That's right. I spit on this shit. Don't mean nothing to me. But it mean a lot to some of y'all. Because I told when Biggie died, it been over for me. Man, when the lyricists started dying, the talent, been a joke. Never was a fan. Always knew they were the shiny niggas that worked for Massa. Always knew that. Always knew that part. All right? Now you see why so many people died? Get it now? Now you see why so many people dead in jail? That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm going to ask you again. What positive did rap produce in 30 years? Now, mind you, I'm just going from 93 to now. I'll go from 95 to now. I'm not going to touch the 80s at all. What did rap create positive? You have to give me proof. There's nowhere in hell everybody's listening to this shit. People can leave comments, like buttons. If nobody at the end of this day can't tell me nothing positive this shit produced, you all have your proof of what this shit was. People don't even fucking dance no more. All right? So even that was in music rap in the beginning. People don't even fucking dance. It's this shit called hold your phone when you go out. All right? All right, that's what rap is. Hold your phone, scroll, and look at baby old jokes while you in the club. That's rap. Go to the concert. They know the concert's so fucking weak and trash, they playing with their phone. Back at a real rap concert, you're going to miss some shit playing with that phone. You ain't need that phone. Now you're going to see. Everything you love is gone, and all you got is a phone. Now on your phone, soon ain't going to be no more content. Not the kind you like. It's going to always be content. But like I said, These guys didn't start the industry. They didn't start it. They didn't create it. They didn't finance it. Who did? They were the favorite, and they're gonna be your favorite. All right? What? All right. Being that all the baby all jokes in court, the question is, where's Biggie legacy at now? Can y'all finally get this shit? I'm gonna tell y'all today, as of today, Biggie Smalls' legacy is officially dead. Who's gonna carry it? Who's gonna keep it going? Who's gonna give us the story of Biggie from beginning to end? What happened, y'all? You got the proof Junior Mafia was so sorry they couldn't even do a documentary, couldn't do shit. It's over, y'all. It's fucking over. For a reason. Diddy killed it. Who else? Russell Simmons. New York destroyed hip-hop. But I guess they say, hey, we built it, we'll kill it. We built it, we destroy it. If we can't have it, ain't nobody gonna have it. What? I'm gonna say it again. Maybe they said we can't have it, New York. Nobody can have it. I don't know. Because mostly everybody from New York still alive. Seemed like since Biggie and Pun died, then everybody else from New York alive, but most of them rappers never could rap like that. All right? LL still alive. First rap ever signed a Def Jam. Thank you, Scholar Rock. Thank you, bro. I was wondering where you been at, man. So, LL even still around, y'all. Ice-T still around. Chuck D. Let's go. No. Pick your generation. Quincy Jones was the first shiny bisexual pervert that them white men had fun with. They had fun with him. At the same time, they was having fun with Little Richie. That's right. Those white executives about that hanky-panky. And then if you ain't getting that check. Quincy Jones was the gatekeeper of the whole shit. He taught them the way. Dr. Dre said that's his godfather. He was also Diddy's godfather. Might as well say. He's Ray J's godfather. Huh? He didn't just fondle Tevin Campbell. Quincy Jones was a pervert. But the executives made him a pervert. Because you know Quincy Jones' story. Quincy Jones was in this game when he was a teenager. When he was a teenager back in the 40s and 50s, he was the favorite by the white men. That's right. And you're gonna watch Ray. You're gonna watch Ray and them. You're gonna go on tour with them. And you're gonna make sure Ray stay in his place. That's Quincy. Quincy was the first black favorite of this industry, period. He was the #1 certified Uncle Tom Coon. Whatever you want to call him, that's him. The original house nigga of the industry is Quincy Jones. He always did as he was told, and he taught everybody else to follow his path. That's why you see your 3 generations, why your life ain't shit. Quincy Jones, Barry Gordy, Motown, Smokey Robinson, get it, and Diddy. Now you got 3 different generations. What you got good from all of it? How does Detroit look since that Motown shit? How does Atlanta look since rap? How does Los Angeles look since rap came and left? Even in Los Angeles, y'all know back in the day, y'all lived better than how y'all live after this rap shit. Because before that gangster rap, in LA, a lot of them were homeowners. That's right. They were suburban. But the more that gangster rap came out, it just made it more gangster, more gangster, more gangster. And then everybody in California property went down after all them years of hard work. Thanks to rap. Remember, everybody want to be like Snoop Dogg, remember? Everybody want to be like Snoop and Suge. Everybody want to be like Eazy, remember? Well, that's why I say, all these cities, all we got was rap. All the cities are gone, destroyed. If it's not destroyed physically, the people are gone. The people are the city, y'all. Not the buildings, not the ground. It's the people that make the city. Your neighborhood was because of the people in your neighborhood. That's why you loved your neighborhood, because of the people in it. You know, in your neighborhood, you come outside, people you see make you smile, make you laugh. Or some people you see, you happy to see them. That's the real hood, y'all. That's what the shit was. But after these bastards got their hands on it, it became something else. See, these fake-ass gangsters, look at Dr. Dre and DJ Yella. They the main ones. Look at them two. The top 2. Look at their ass. Right here. See that? So a lot of y'all want to hear about shapeshifters, and that's that. Flipping anything. Hollywood shit. Play any role they got to play. Hey, we playing gangster rap? Okay, I can do that. The question is, what is our result from everybody believing this shit? I said this saying, the same people didn't want to acknowledge Santa Claus wasn't real when they was little. I think some of them that peed in the bed, they're the same ones that didn't want to acknowledge that all this rap shit was fake. People still think, like people like Jay-Z got power. Let's go. That shit with no father created a sickness, y'all. That shit with no father, no uncles, no big brother, it created a sickness. You can see it now, y'all. Yes, you can. Let's go. See that? Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. Your legacy is gone, Chris. That's right. What did Quincy Jones also do? Destroy Michael Jackson's legacy. Lied on that man. Went against him. Nope. Where Michael at? Gone. I mean, Elton John still living. Michael Jackson gone. Yep. Let's go. They slayed a generation, y'all. They slayed the music. All right? Meanwhile, bisexual perverts. Huh? They like meat rod. That's what they're about. Meaning they don't care about people. If they ain't got nothing to do with what's in your pants, they don't care about your ass. They don't like straight people. They don't like women. That's them. The most least talent. Michael Jackson told Quincy, you getting old, bro. You losing your touch. Diddy know he lost his touch. So he started touching on everybody. Nigga ain't never write no raps. Nigga was a dancer. The whole world was scared of a dancer with jerry curls. That's right. Meanwhile, Pop told you about both of these dudes. Is it a coincidence Tupac had smoke with both of them? Is it a coincidence? Everybody went against what Tupac said. Who did they pick? Who did they believe in? Who they believe in, y'all? Let's keep it real. They shitted on Pop, but they believed in Dre. To this day. To this day. They didn't believe Pop, but they believe in Diddy for 30 years. Yes, they did. Pop told you about everybody. Guess Tupac won in the end, y'all. I guess he won. He did win. Like I tell you, I don't go against nobody. Guess what? When Biggie and Pop was beefing, I didn't have no pick. I didn't. I always love rap music. I always love the music, y'all. It's some good music. Let me get that. I don't care about that other shit. That's always been me, y'all. Sorry to tell you that. Always. Always, y'all. All fucking ways. So even with that Big and Pac shit, I still look at the competition of the music shit. Always been like that. Never had no favorite, y'all. Because that's not entertainment. I never believed in none of these niggas. I had a father, uncle, brothers, never believed in this shit. I always got the best out of this because I always looked at it as entertainment. So when my entertainment got taken, that's when I got pissed. When they stopped making that music. When they stopped entertaining, making good movies, making good videos, doing shit to entertain me. That's when I started getting pissed. Because now I noticed they were playing. Get it? But that whole Biggie Pop, I never had a favorite. I like Hit 'Em Up. I like Who Shot You. I like All Eyes on Me album. A lot of songs on that. So it was about the music, y'all. So even when the beef was creating people to what? Go to that booth. We still got music out of it. We was getting what? Rap. We got some what? Hip hop. But we're not in that era no more, y'all. Since these applications came out, that's what it's been about. They entertain through the internet now. Always told you, they entertain through these apps. Every fucking topic they make up is their new act. That's all it is. But it's all over now, y'all. Let's go back to LA. Y'all still don't want to accept the fact that ain't nobody with no black face ever control this shit. They didn't start this shit. They were all giving money in the 90s. They were all giving money when they were tender, when they was in their 20s, when they was favored. They was giving that money. That's right. All right. So now you got the proof that it always been in rap. What? You rap, you're gonna allow you was allowed to be fake, live lies, tell lies, and it also showed us that rappers will always do anything for money. Cause they didn't know that they was the new hoes of this shit. And they knew one day you're gonna put Nathan's in your mouth for this money. And you're gonna teach it to everybody to look up to you. Y'all gonna teach this shit to people. That's what they did. Meanwhile, they always fake, and it was never about the music. That's my point. So Pac was right. And what Pac do, y'all? Stay making music. What Pac do, y'all? Stay acting. Stay working. Because he knew about celebrity. So even if Pac was fake, he was what? An entertainer. Because when you're an entertainer, you're supposed to be fake. We was never supposed to look at Pac as no damn revolutionary leader or no goddamn black people. That was a fucking joke. He was an entertainer. Went to acting school. But what I respect about Pac, he was a good and a real entertainer. Because he stayed working. And everything he did, he made it believable. That's called acting. That's called the arts. That's why we're miserable now. We don't have no entertainment. We don't got shit. It's dead. But everything Pac said, you now had a proof. Faith fucking lied. You know damn well he hit that. I also put together on this channel, did he put Faith on Biggie the whole time? Huh? Already broke that down. Already broke down what? Did he put Laura London on Nipsey? Something like that. Pac told y'all the truth. Then you see Diddy get with every chick he dealt with. They was obsessed with that man. Huh? Where Pac at? You know how much music we would have got? No. Hip-hop would not be dead if Pac rapping ass would have never died. If Biggie rapping ass, Pun rapping ass never would have died. Prodigy rapping ass never would have died. They love to make music. They love what they did. And they always told you, yo, them Negroes are frauds. Because they knew what? Man, them Negroes can't rap. Them niggas don't even make beats for real. Them niggas just the white man favorite. They just couldn't say it like that back then. That's all that shit was. Pac and Dre couldn't say it like that. That's why Sugar tell you. Puffy was coons and sellouts. Like Sugar tell you. Russell Simmons and Diddy was straight coons for the white man. Tell you straight up. And that's why they didn't like him. And that's why Russell and them couldn't do no wrong, because they were favored by the white man. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Rick Rubin ran Russell Simmons' ass. Russell Simmons did not own Def Jam. He was just a face of that shit. Rick Rubin owned that shit. Facts. Dr. Dre, Death Row, Jimmy owned that shit. Suge ran it, but he got his percentage. Let's go. So, this is what we got left, y'all. Rap is dead. Everybody that was favored, gone. This is what you got left. This what it was. This was what sold in the dream. See that? It was this that did it, y'all. This did it. Everybody wanted to see this. They just couldn't wait to see this with their own eyes one day. And they would do anything and whatever to get there. That's why in the end, it's not a coincidence Diddy lived in L.A. In the end, Jay-Z lived in L.A. That's all they ever wanted. They were nothing but meat lovers. Meat lovers, meaning they didn't care about the culture. They was about that money. Money and hanky-panky. That's it. From the 60s to the 70s, 80s, 90s, to if we go to Quincy Jones, that's 75 years. Quincy Jones' era was the 50s. 75 years, all we got is a big-ass fucking zero and proof that all of them love pink dildos. That's all we got. We got proof of 700 dildos, not 700 songs, not 700 movies. We have none of that. All right? It's dead. Let's go. The future's dead. No, y'all. I'm giving y'all the proof that why rap is dead. Because the future died. All we got left is old perverts. The new generation, mind you, this is not everybody. And a lot of them were what? Independent. but they gone. That was the future, y'all. Now I'm going to show you the proof that rap is dead. I'm going to show you what you got left. I'm going to show you what you got left in a minute. See that? Gone. Both of them. Everybody like DMX. Everybody like Aaliyah. Gone. I wonder who didn't like them. Wonder who didn't like them. Diddy stood around. R. Kelly got 30 years. I guess they didn't like R. Kelly, did they? R. Kelly had real what? Talent. See, to me, it looked like if you got real talent, if the people love you, you got to go some kind of way. Meaning, no room for forgiveness. You got to go. So it looked like to me, told you this shit been around too long. I think that's why they had to destroy rap music, because it was also exposing itself. It's been around too long, to the point where the fans were able to connect all the dots and put this shit together. People don't want to get incriminated and go to jail, all right? Because that's why Diddy had to get put down. As long as he walking around as a threat, he knows a lot. East Coast, West Coast beef. East Coast, West Coast beef. Here you got it. Only people missing out that picture, Tupac and Suge. I wonder why. Snoopdogg too, but this was them trolling us years later when we wasn't looking. That's why I keep saying they didn't think these pictures would come back to haunt them. They telling us, when I see this means we was cool the whole time. I also know that how. Well, when Trey left Death Row, somehow he was in New York recording an album with Nas called Affirm, Foxy Brown and the rest of them. Foxy Brown gonna be in court, y'all, because of Keefy D. You also got proof Foxy Brown worked with Dr. Dre, because she was in LA a lot too. Yep. Who else she go with? Corrupt, Dog Pound. That's right. They always been connected. You also heard how what? Sugeknight was a bodyguard for who? Jodeci. Who Diddy always been down with? Jodeci. Who Missy come from? Jodeci. Who Timberland come from? Jodeci. Always been connected. But when you understand everybody got rich off that fucking beef, and everybody went to jail after that, them prison investments, every mission got accomplished. That's right. Everybody with talent, gone. Looks to me like it was only meant for certain people to be around. So, if Aaliyah was still around, would Beyonce ever been coined the king? Even though I think they were about the same as that age. Yup. Now let me show you today the proof why rap is dead. Diddy killed it. Here's your trending topics for the day. Nelly reveals his favorite Ashanti song. Even though right now I can Google Diddy and Nelly and I'm going to see them kissing and hugging. They're finished. Murder Inc. Finished. This is what you got left. Everybody's over what? 40s and 50s. That's what you got left. Trending topics of the day. Eminem mocks Kanye West on new collaboration. Mighty funny. Everybody's gone. Everybody old back out. Nelly Ashanti from 20 years ago. Eminem, Kanye, 20 years ago. Who else? This your news for the day. Grandpa, Master P announces retirement. Nigga, I thought you been retired. I forgot when you rap, you can rap to 60 now. They extended the shit. All right? Everybody else get fucking ARP. Everybody else get retirement benefits after 50. Rap is different. No, it's weird shit. See that? That's all you got left. This is topics for today. Let me show you what else you got left for today, y'all. Flavor Flav calls out guns to be banned in America. Flavor Flav, nigga, you about 30 years late. You should have said that shit East Coast, West Coast beef. This your fucking rap topics. Proof is dead. The question is, y'all, I'm going to ask all of y'all. How the hell are all of them gone? Remember, when all of them were trending, you didn't hear none of their name. None of them. None of them. None of them. When all of them were trending, you didn't hear Diddy name. None of them. None of them. None of them. When they were winning, you didn't hear Jay-Z name. None of them. Told you they've been finished. Somehow, everybody's gone. Now, they're back out again. The old heads. This is why rap is dead. There's nothing left. Meek Mill again denies any sexual involvement with Diddy. Do you believe that? Anybody believe that? Speak your piece right now. I don't think nobody will fix their mouth to believe that shit. Why? Because nobody doesn't believe it. Meek Mill, I'm going to tell you again, here's what they think about you. You ain't going to stop it. All y'all out the closet and around the world, y'all all being fucking destroyed. Period. Period. There's nothing you're going to do about it. I showed you 3 levels why rap is dead. For one, it's a current online media campaign against it with all derogatory slander, bad shit. I'm talking about you got people destroying them in content videos, TikTok. They are being destroyed by these memes you see that are so beautiful. They are being destroyed because they're being exposed for their behavior, who they really are. And the proof is they didn't do nothing good, and they didn't do nothing powerful enough to override this shit. See, let's look at R. Kelly. He's a bastard piece of shit. But what we know about him, he made so much good music, he can actually trick some people to forgive his ass because he made good music. Diddy didn't make shit. Diddy is a destroyer. His whole job was to be the demolition man, destroy shit, y'all. When it's all said and done, he's going to destroy communities. He's going to destroy fucking clubs. He's going to destroy everything. He's going to destroy every fiber and soul. Now he has destroyed the dignity, pride, and the culture of rap. Disgraced. So when I kept showing y'all, they keep calling him disgraced mogul for a reason. Disgrace means he has fallen from favor, meaning the people that liked him, made him a star, gave him the money, gave the name, gave the label, they cut his ass off. He has fallen from favor or a position of power. What did I keep saying? Jay-Z don't have no more power. Diddy don't have no more power. I told you, when they got accused of going to that room, they got disgraced. When somebody else came in office, I told you, they all got disgraced. They got debunked. They don't have no more power. I told you already. LeBron, Diddy, Jay-Z has no more power. But their stupid black fellow celebrities still think they got power. Even though LeBron James has never sat on one black platform once. Jay-Z has never sat on one black platform once. I don't think Diddy did it either. But all these people still look up to them, worship them, still think they're going to make it out some kind of way, but nobody want to accept that disco got killed, rock and roll got killed, now rap is being killed, and you're going to watch it. Jazz got killed, now you're going to watch this rap get killed. That's what's happening, y'all. Diddy did it. Why? The last bit of dignity and pride that rap did have, that shit went in the Diddy trial. But before that, they always getting exposed anyway. Wale, one of your favorite rappers. No, all the shit they was doing destroyed rap music. You know when rap got destroyed, y'all? Ever since rap became sexual, ever since they started letting the world know about this alternative bisexual life, once they started making rap freaky and all about ass twerking, they've been destroyed the art of rap music. It has never been about 16 bars and hooks. All right? Rap now is about abuse, right? Rap is about male strippers that Cameron, the rapper, interviews on his platform. Cameron's a rapper, but he interviews male strippers, right? That dances butt naked, pisses in mouths. He interviews a man that another man watched jerk off. Because did I tell y'all, Cameron is actually competing with Amon Wiggins. Amon Wiggins had to apologize because he was looked at as a Diddy supporter because it was said that Amon was playing around with Baby O. But Amon Wiggins, Cameron, same shit. They all in the same shit, meaning Cameron interviewed the Punisher. So what I'm telling you is rap now means this. Why? Anybody can speak on rap. Once again, it was the time you could not speak on rap unless you knew about rap culture. But once rap became a joke, you can say my name, DJ so-and-so, academic. I know about rap. I can talk about rap. I could be a gamer. I know about rap. I can talk about rap. Rap been desecrated. It been a joke. No, this what rap means. What's up, Sister T? Freaky. Tupac had to die so this nigga could walk around LA butt naked with a towel dragging Cassie. That's why Tupac had to go. All right? Diddy knew eventually in New York, his fruity shit was going to get discovered. That's why you're going to see all his freaky fruity shit, Miami, California. I told you, Diddy represents the home of the down low thugs now. That's right. New York was known for straight rap, no real shit, not no more. That's what it's known for. All right? So I'm trying to tell Meekmill, he the one embarrassed Philly. He didn't come with no better music. This what rap is. I'm showing you the jokes. This when I show you that rap is disgrace, y'all. This is why I kept telling people it's never coming back. Once this shit get disgraced, this is rap disgraced, y'all. It's being disgraced every fucking day. All of this is in the Google search engine, which will never leave, ever, ever. This is the disgrace of rap. This is what rap do. This for every other nation to tell their people, you stay away from them niggas. If they listen to rap, walk away. That's what rap mean, y'all. But see, when your brain is dysfunctional, you don't get it. How many stories we got of abuse and death? Now tell me how many good stories. Hey, how many rappers and R&B chicks are married? How many of them got functioning families? How many of them got businesses they running? You mean to tell me they're not franchise owners? Which rapper owns 5 McDonald's? Which R&B chick owns hair salons? No, all this shit was a game of going to their masters, getting money. That's it. Go to master, get money, spend that money, get a new deal, master give you some more money. That's it. Hit the live button, entertain. That's all they've been doing, y'all. So I prove to y'all, this is all you got left. And now you really ain't got nothing left. Told you that diddytrial was feeding shit. I think now they're gonna play a game of let's see what they're gonna do since that diddytrial stopped. Huh? No. Guess what? Now it's about to come down to who the content creators and who the takers. Because now if you ain't original, you ain't gonna make it. This rap game is dying in our face. I just wanted to show y'all it died because of Diddy. From front to back, ever since Bad Boy records were created, that was the start of the ending. We just didn't know it. We didn't fucking know. We didn't know that rap was going to be used to bury all of our ass, ruin our community, put us all in jail, have single mothers, have everybody with a Brenda got a baby story, and have us all fucked up. The thing is, the shit actually worked. It did. Yes, it did. Also, I didn't even know Texas got flooded out. It said 24 people missing right now. So, on this recap, the proof that hip-hop is dead. Rap is dead. Everybody knew that would have sold millions. Everybody knew that was going to make changes. They say Dolph had 100 properties. That's what they said. Everybody that made music, they said it was said Drake was stealing from XX, stealing all his shit. It was said that these guys were really innovators with this music shit, but it just represents the future had got wiped out. The favorites were getting wiped out. People like Rich Homie Quan over Young Thug, because Rich Homie Quan could rap and sing. But he was the same complexion as Drake, so I guess he couldn't make it. Huh? Who else told you about punk-ass New York rappers? Pimp C. He told you. What did he tell you about Russell Simmons? He said Russell Simmons like pink pickles in his buns. Told us. Pimp C said Russell Simmons like Nathan hot dogs raw in his buns. Told us. Did Pimp C lie to us? So the question is, why is Russell Simmons in Indonesia? Because he allegedly beat a woman up. They say that man jumped off a dresser and tackled that woman on that bed. They say Russell got accused by a 30-something woman. Ran. No. Pimp C told us. Tupac told us. So guess what? I listened to both of them. And I see, and I knew they were telling the truth when they said it. I was right listening with them. Then I seen the world not listen, and I saw the whole world get flipped to wear dresses. That's right. That's right. You was not wearing dresses before Tupac. It was a time. Look, These people, it was a time where so-called rainbow people went to their clubs. They performed where they was at, but somehow all that shit is in rap now. That's right, because that's what happened. Well, disco went into rap. Now, something else done went into rap. Rap is not what it was. Rap is now officially the baby old culture. Hey, they might as well just take the shit. Rappers perform, they might as well just perform at certain clubs now. All right? Because that's what it is. Pop told us, y'all. So now y'all get it, right? Who's real and who's fake, y'all? Who was the fake ones? Looked at me like everybody believed in Diddy and Jay-Z. Oh, well. Even though DMX was a fake-ass Tupac, I'm just going to keep it real. Because when you're going to see, as soon as Tupac died in 96, 97, DMX came out, because Def Jam always was trying to be like Death Row, and that was their way of trying to take Tupac market and make a fake-ass Tupac. That's what DMX was supposed to be, a fake-ass Tupac, y'all, the East Coast version. Go back and see DMX whole program. They had him with the bandana, shirt off, the whole Tupac swag. Even though Diddy said he made Bad Boy Records after what? Death Row. Straight clone Death Row. Because Death Row was the real black shit, so the white man gave him money to make a fake black label called Bad Boy. That's right. We always knew shiny head nigga meant sellout. That's what it always meant. That's what Diddy always was. That's right. Fucking Uncle Tom's, y'all. So now your Uncle Tom just got exposed because Uncle Tom always got white with baby all. It go back to slavery, y'all. When you worked in that master house, that white man and his wife, they had fun with that house Negro. That's right. If that house servant there with Benjamin, he tell Benjamin go in that room. That's right. Whatever preference. Benjamin gonna put in his mouth or Benjamin gonna bend over. That is the definition of the house Negro. That's right. Because to sleep at master house, you had to be qualified to sleep in his bed. If you wasn't good enough to be in that bed, you ain't gonna be in his house, Negro. You going in that field. That's how it always been. It's called control. You never was free. You only gonna be free as much as we allow you to be free. You only gonna be free because you're gonna betray a role to these niggas that you free and they free. Meanwhile, we're gonna put y'all all in the biggest prison we ever called, and that's called the Pyramid of Rap. And at the end, let me show you the Pyramid of Rap. You go to Egypt to see pyramids, but pyramids represent dead people. Now in America, you're gonna go see this pyramid and it represents dead people. Why? The hood is dead, the culture's dead, music dead, spirit dead. All you got left now is what? A hip-hop museum. A tombstone. And there's no coincidence it's the same exact color as fucking tombstones. I'm gonna show y'all what you be looking at. Tombstone. Museum represent that which was, but then again, everybody's so stupid with rap. Only way they gonna remember this shit, they had to make a museum because everybody else forgot their fucking history. All right? But just know this shit for foreigners. It's for other people. That being that a lot of people y'all talk a lot, but you didn't preserve the culture, so somebody else had to do it. Because now the culture is what you see. Baby all. You see that speaker? That's y'all culture. Baby all. All right? That's y'all culture now. When you put Diddy name in the engine, it's going to say disgraced rap mogul, even though he can't rap. That's what it's going to say. If I pull up every single rapper, I bet y'all show every last one of them being shamed, embarrassed, and exposed. You pick a name, I'll tell you. Tell you right now. Pick a name, y'all. Who your favorite rapper? Who you still waiting on? All of them are being exposed. All of them. All right? Nope. Huh? So they were showing us. In the last day, y'all gonna be all gone. Y'all music, y'all culture, y'all neighborhood, y'all people. Only thing left for y'all is gonna be a museum. Because y'all not gonna be. Why you think they put, like in New York, why you think they got Biggie Small Street, Big Pun Street? No, we put streets up because y'all gonna be fucking gone. And the only story to be told about y'all is gonna be those signs. Like Malcolm X Boulevard. He been dead 60 years ago. See, we only put up signs for dead people. That's right. People that once was. It's called a shrine. All right? So now, being that y'all greatness has fallen, y'all was at the top, but now y'all a dead culture. So being that y'all a dead culture, let us get those artifacts, please. Thank you. Put them in this museum. In the last day, y'all gonna be gone. Wesley Snipes breaks out of jail. I think it's 2040s. No more black people around. Only trace of black people in the museum. He like, what the fuck going on? Where everybody at? He had no clue When he was locked up, the whole world had changed. The whole world had went 5G. When he came home, only place graffiti was left was in the museum. Here you go. When he got out of jail, only thing was left was foreigners walking around. Here's the proof. What else they show in Demolition Man? In the last day, everybody gonna walk around looking alike. Here you go. What just came in this country? 20 million. Where you think they going to? The museum. All right then. Why? They gonna be gone. Kept telling you that shit. Your life is scripted to come out a movie, y'all. This Demolition Man. Demolition Man represent that these people were so destructive. They destroyed themselves. They wiped themselves out. They became obsolete. They became extinct. They were gone. Well, since I think I've been seeing the same thing. Huh? And it was also showing that they had to go because they were too destructive. And this represent everybody in the country, and everybody was gone. That shit called a hood was gone. No people, gone. That's why I say, where y'all at? When y'all gonna come back outside, y'all? Because as of now, everybody else outside. And a lot of people ain't from here. I told people yesterday, it's not a coincidence I went somewhere and I was the only one in there. Huh? I'm not playing with y'all. So on that note, rap game is over, y'all, until something change. But as of now, Diddy killed the game. They all did. All right? Too much destruction, y'all. So the last trace was in the museum. In real life, the last trace you're going to get an essence of hip-hop, you got to go to the museum. Other than that, you probably ain't going to meet nobody that could break it down to you, tell you what it's really about, right? Damn near nobody left ain't making no rap tracks. They don't know shit. Everybody now is a fucking gossiper, an idiot, a weirdo, a clout chaser, and a trending topic sucker. That's about it. They don't know shit. And it's going to stay like that because the culture's dead. And it, being that there's nobody to preserve it because they don't got enough knowledge, it is what it is. See him? He's entering the hall of violence. The hall of violence represents it's a time in the country where violence does not exist. And the only time you're going to see violence, you got to look on the wall and you're going to see all the niggas that used to do the violence because violence was dead, outlawed, banned. And everybody that participated in what? Crime was gone, dead. So when I kept telling you how to end the crime, that's the point we at right now when I've been showing you these roundups. That's right. I kept telling you the Diddy trial is more than what you think. So maybe now, maybe rap had to die. So a lot of people to stop believing in fake ass comic book characters and, you know, all that fake ass shit. Then you're going to see why in the beginning of rap, they always wore fucking costumes. Just like Little Richard. Huh? Just like Little Richard. Go look at all that old hip hop New York shit. You're going to see them in dresses, lipstick. Go look at Melly Mel, Grandmaster Flash. Go look at all of them. You're going to see all of us dressed up. Because that's what they had to do. Right? But it's the same Little Richard program. So y'all laughing at baby all stories, but guess what? I been knew they deal with all that shit. But that's the code of the rap game. That's the code of black entertainment, period. So on that note, it's a reason why it's dead, because that shit was fake anyway. See that? They became gangsters, y'all. Look at this shit. NWA. DJ Yella, he the fakest one. See him in the blue? He the fakest one. Acting tough, trying to look tough, y'all. Look at this shit. Fake as hell. Nope. Just know back then, them horny, bisexual Hollywood rich executives looked at them as some cute black boys. That's how they looked at them. And they could have some fun with them. That's right. That's right, y'all. Fake ass gangsters. But salute to LA, because that's how the real LA used to look. That's all they did. Still the real LA. They was still in the gimmicks, y'all. So for people that's young, don't know no better, just go watch CB4. I swear, I bet you laugh your ass off. And you're going to see at the end, when Chris Rock had to sleep with that cross-dresser, because they were telling us rappers like trans. It's in the movie. They also was telling us somebody in NWA like trans too. Come to find out, it was Dr. Dre. Yup. See that? It was showing you rappers going to do anything for money. It's right here in the movie. See that? What else in the movie? Laptops. Why am I showing you that? Because niggas keep thinking internet and the computer is something new. Nope. See that laptop back in the day? All right then. What else I broke down to you? When Silicon Valley started and blew up, they had us in rap. They never wanted us to pay attention to technology. You're not going to learn how to program shit. Y'all going to be the ones buy shit and watch shit. Meanwhile, I want y'all to see everything you was taught to worship. For one, it's going to be old, Johnny come lately. And for two, you're going to think everything is a toy and a joke. But them computers get you rich, and they've been out since the 90s and 80s. But somehow, you still are looking at topics about baby oil, jerk off, and people with no fucking talent. Because CB4 told you, we can take some motherfuckers with no talent and make them superstars. That nigga was working on the sex hotline, talking to people jerking off, pervert, fake conscious man. He was a fucking nerd, a mama's boy, right? And he was a punk. Come from a rich family. And they showed you we could put anybody together in this shit. That's right. So now y'all see why it's dead? Oh yeah, while you at it, go check out Drink Champs. I bet you it's gonna look just like this. They was also showing us when these niggas do interviews, they fake. When they do interviews, they be lying. All in CB4. What else is CB4? Nigga, that's Umar Johnson right there, brother Akbar. Sorry, Art of Dialogue. I don't know why you interview these clowns. That's Umar Johnson right there. You see him? Brother Akbar. That's him. Right there. Showing you, y'all a joke. Y'all always gonna pick a costume. Pick one. Either y'all gonna portray yourself as gangster, or y'all gonna portray yourself as some fucking religious shit. Meanwhile, you're fucking zeros. On that note, it's dead. So if anybody can bring it back, if it ain't dead, please come back and prove it. I'll wait. This is my opinion. Because I'm going to tell y'all again, I didn't have no topic today. I saw this shit right here, y'all. I said, what the fuck? I said, Master P. I said, Eminem going at Kanye. I said, nah, this shit dead. Nelly Ashanti, this all we got? Nah, this shit dead. I'm going down, down. Meanwhile, I swear to God, Diddy and Nelly has the most intimate pictures of all time on this fucking internet. They made a lot of love together. And then you're going to see, soon as Diddy got accused, this fool when he got Ashanti pregnant, and when Diddy went to jail, he really had a baby, another baby. He had another baby after that. Then he got secretly married. But he didn't do that till Diddy got in trouble. So we been know about Nelly. Whole shit fake. Nelly like Nathan's and ballparks. Holla at y'all later, man. One. Hey, Sister T, you see that Master P? Oh, never be your uncle. That's right. Because when you're a rapper, you don't know when to quit. You're going to be an old ass man. That's right. This is what I mean by character mode, y'all. This is what I mean. They're going to stay in character mode to the day they die. What's Master P? What's his character? Them shades, a gold chain. He going to look like that to the day he die. Get it? Flavor Flav, character mode. And the funniest shit is, why do they joke on Flavor Flav in CB4? Swear to God. In CB4, the shit be funny because he be thinking about one day he gonna be an old rapper. And one day he gonna be an old rapper, he gonna be in a nursing home. He was like, oh shit. He was scared like a nightmare. He like, basically, I don't want to die no old rapper. Yup. All in the shit. Flavor Flav be in a nursing home saying, yeah, boy. Yup. And what and look, this is how art imitate life. Flavor Flav over 60, y'all. He still say that shit. Yeah, boy. Yup. Google it. He might be 63. Flavor Flav called for guns to be banned in 2025. All these niggas done died. He just now saying that shit. But these are trending topics. This is all you got left, y'all. He's not a rapper. Nelly's not a rapper. Eminem dissing Kanye. Eminem still dissing people at 50. No, y'all, this shit over with. Y'all have a good weekend. Have a good day. I'll holler at y'all later. Oh, yeah, tomorrow, y'all, it's going down. It's going down. Members on the real shit. The House of Bondage. Tomorrow. All right? Closing out on all this shit. That's Diddy House, too. House of Bondage. We ain't going nowhere. Somehow it's going to end up bad for you. Somehow it's going to still end up real dark. the house of bondage. On that note, we out. One for sure. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw that video, that shit funny as hell, man. They be destroying them with these videos, man. That shit with Meek is hilarious. Meekmill, stop talking, man. It's not gonna work, man. They got about 2,200 videos on you, man. You're finished, bro. It's over with. Oh yeah, 87. That's the real Scott LaRock. KRS-One DJ. He died over D Nice. D Nice was a DJ for Mr. 44 at the White House. Yes, D Nice was a DJ. D Nice is at a high level now, y'all. D Nice also live in Malibu. D Nice was a goddamn DJ and ended up working at the damn White House, but Scott LaRock got murked over him. These are facts. Allegedly, D Nice had some fake ass beef, and Scott LaRock got murked over that shit. Yup, we know what's up. Everybody real had to go.